What's up, YouTube? It's your man's Suitcase Gas Money. I'm on the premises. And I'm present and accounted for. How y'all doing, man? I'm posting this, or I'm not posting this. I'm making this video quite late, because I took a nap earlier, unintentionally, and my sleep cycle was broken. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm up in the middle of the night doing this, so I said, I was inspired because I watched a recent video from the brother Kwame Brown about the elders are mad. The elders been mad. I've talked to elders across this country in barbershops, grocery store parking lots, flea markets, gatherings, thus and so. Every chance I get, I like to, when I find someone that's personable and an elder that's personable and, open, I love to talk with them and glean from them. And, it's always been the same story, shit. For as long as I've been around, and have been of age to see things, how they're going, and where they were headed, and where they are headed, and where they are. Kwame, shout out to Kwame Brown. God sent you, bruh. Whatever this force is that makes things go in this universe, God sent you. The universe sent you. The energy sent you. You've been sent. And bless you. I pray covering over you, your family, and everyone, all those extended to you. I put that out in the universe, covering for the brother. With that said, covering for the brother and all others in this movement, because I believe that's what you're starting, bro. Is a movement. You're waking up those who are willing to be awakened. He spoke on a lot of things that I've spoken with other brothers within the community where I'm from and where I've been and everywhere else, and it's all the same. Black folk, we gotta wake up within ourselves. We need to wake up. It's time out for the dances, the cute dances. It's time out for the challenges. It's time out for the bullshit, period. I'm for the trades being taught because those are things that are actually needed and used in this life in which we live. We are people who need plumbing. We are people who need HVAC. We are people who need electricity. We are people who need data, this, that, and the fifth. Who's being trained in that? We need a whole new reset of learning. The War of 1812 don't mean shit to me. I've got to get a piece of conduit from point A to point B. The War of 1812, the Civil Rights Movement, the Louisiana Purchase, what the fuck does that mean to me? Getting this piece of conduit from point A to point B. What does that mean for a plumber? I don't know what they do, but getting it to drain, getting it to flush. For those who on the technical side, this coding, I'm still trying to figure out what coding is, but it's a new way of learning. We have a new way of learning. Speaking of learning, Dr. Umar, with all y'all who want to start and build this school and do all of this brick and mortar shit, just a suggestion, wouldn't it be easier to have laptops and internet, because that's where we're headed. Nobody's gathering anymore. College is dead. High school is probably getting ready to be dead. The whole way that we've been going is dying, is dead. We're coming from what's called a Piscean age into an Aquarian age. If you know the song or heard the song, this is the dawning of the age of Aquarius, the age of Aquarius. I can't do the lyrics because I don't, but they've been telling you forever. Things gotta change. Black folk, we gotta change with it. But at the rate we're going, we're gonna be extinct. We're gonna do it to ourselves. Black youngsters, man, cut out all this goddamn beefing, killing and all of this shit over streets that you don't own, in neighborhoods you don't own. Much respect. All the brothers out there getting it how they live, let's start putting that money together. It's time out, man, for the hamster wheel. You're moving, you're doing, and all this shit. There's a lot of motion, but it ain't no movement. The black community. The black community. Shout out Coach Greg Adams. And Kwame Brown made a great great suggestion. Black folk, quit putting all this money in the church. Quit tithing into the church. You up there shouting and get the Holy Ghost, and your daughter's on the corner. No judgment. Because we all got problems, including me. But for serious. Oh yeah, right on time. I'm in the public, guys. But anyway, we're doing all this, shouting and marching, and ain't going nowhere. A lot of motion, but no movement. I know an example. In Nashville, Tennessee. This well-spoken young preacher. This motherfucker been there over 20 years. Nigga came out of Louisiana talking a lot of shit, took over a traditional prominent black church in the community, in a black community, historic black community. And this motherfucker live out there amongst the white folk. He don't even live in the community in which he preaching and getting all this damn money. I sat there and watched community not even black. Now I ain't been there. I come through there. But I sit and look. I saw it 7, 8 years ago, 10 years ago. And no offense, but when white folks start walking dogs in the neighborhood, that's the first sign of gentrification. So all this church taking all this money, build 3, 4 locations, multi-million-dollar complexes, spend all this money on getting your money. But the community is the shit. The community gets bought out, moved out, but we still singing and praising, we still dancing, we still shout. We was 1.5 miles from the church, but the church didn't buy up none of the property around the church in this black community. Could have bought up, made enough money to buy up all that property. Rehab and refurbish. Nope. Folk was a mile, mile and a half from the church. Now they 25 miles from the church because they got moved out, shipped out, shit like that. I've been seeing. But God bless the brother Kwame Brown for coming out with such a platform to tell everybody, because it's the same thing all across the country. I know because I've been across the country. It's a shame when we have so much talent, so much to offer, and so much is made off of us, so much is made off our energy. But there's no collective strength, there's no unity, there's no nothing. And then you're sent leaders, you're given leaders to keep your tires spinning in the sand. You know. You're giving slogans. You're giving symbolism. You hollering for reparations, but you spending the reparations. You're spending the reparations with companies and organizations and corporate entities that don't give shit back to you. And you won't get together and pool resources. We beg for jobs on all levels. We want to celebrate a black man getting a coaching job in the NBA. But yet all the motherfucking talent comes from his community. And people like himself who's been in that league for decades and gotten hundreds of millions of dollars from it won't pool their money together to start their own goddamn league. But yet they want to still complain about getting a job in the league, which set them up to do their own motherfucking thing. But they won't do it. And me as a regular person who don't make nowhere near that money, I'm supposed to celebrate because this motherfucker get a job. Or I'm supposed to be upset because this motherfucker can't get a job. Fuck you. It's time to cut the shit. And learn. And I'm not standing on a high horse or a pedestal or any such thing. But I'm just saying, it's just a rounding of knowledge. It's just a coming of knowledge. But for those who got it, quit being drunk with the wine of this motherfucking world, being drunk with the checks that's being fed to you. I may seem to be rambling, but I'm trying to touch on all facets because, with these big celebrities, which ain't shit because COVID showed you that. Them motherfuckers was just as defensive as you were, but they was still making money off of us. Now they're going to start doing lives from the house. Day 1 of the COVID. Day 2 of the COVID. Day 3 of the COVID. No one in particular. Let's quit majoring in the minors. Let's quit paying so much attention to shit that don't mean a goddamn thing. Our very existence is at stake. There's a lot more I could say, but I tried to cover as much as I could. But black folks, again, let's quit investing. The church is dead. The church is dead. Please know that. The church is dead. It's over. Tua, tag me in, it's over. It's over. That's the little thing I'm on. But it's over. We got to invest in us. Fuck the building fund. It's over. It ain't gonna never get built. It ain't got built in the last 1,000 years. It ain't gonna get built now. They flying your building fund. They riding in your building fund. They wearing the building fund. Wake up. Be your own Jesus. Because ever since I've been around here, he's been right around the corner. Let's quit the mind fuck. Come on. I don't know, man. I'm just a guy talking into his phone. I'm just a guy talking into his phone. But listen, with my subscribers, I'm very grateful. I'm grateful once again. And I'm working on possibly an email and a Cash App, this, that, and the fourth, if you want to support the channel. But in the meantime, just support the channel with the subscriptions and the likes and the shares. I appreciate it. I'm just a guy talking into his phone with bad lighting, but it's about the message. And I'm digging the message that Brother Kwame's putting down. It's appreciated. It's a much needed one. It's been coming, and black folk, I mean, you know, the warning comes before the destruction. We're fucked up. I still love us, but we're fucked up. Me included. We all need work. We all got to put forth. We all got to do better. But man, look, thank you for this opportunity to come to y'all. Hit the like, share, and subscribe. It's your man, Suitcase Gas Money. I'm going to give me a few hours of sleep. Y'all be good. Peace.